Cathy 健身平台呢，我们有12月10号到15号的有 Cathy 平台游轮之行，您可以带上家人一起去旅游。我们这个船从洛杉矶出发到墨西哥，现在呢有很多优惠价格提供给我们，优惠价格呢延续到6月30号，所以呢我们还有这个机会，请舞友们积极报名。
This is Cathy Fun Fitness, as you all know. And today I will be more teaching transcendence. Some weeks I teach, more dance cardio or a combination of different dance elements. But today I will be teaching transcendence. This is a mind, body, spirit modality where we take the mindfulness of yoga off the mat and infuse it with joyful, free-form dance. Raise your virtual hand if you have taken Transcendence with me before. Hi, Penny. Thanks for joining, Penny. I know several of you have, but a lot of you don't necessarily tend to use the virtual features. That's okay. But an encouragement to turn on your camera, especially later when we do the dance of synergy, where we can mirror each other and have a little fun and playfulness with that stage. So if you would be so inclined, I'd love to see your beautiful faces and get to dance with you a little bit, more visually speaking. But I trust that all of you are dancing, even if your camera is off. So I respect that that's a choice that for everybody, and I know many of you are used to being off camera for these classes. So all good, no judgment. That's one of our agreements. But I just did want to make a mention of that in case, it would be okay for you to turn your camera on. So to go over the 8 agreements of transcendence really quick is that one, all movement levels are welcome. So genuinely, even though I will facilitate many cues about movement and maybe now go into a downward dog or now try a lunge or play with circles in your body, you have no obligation to do any of that at the level that I'm doing it. If you need to sit on a couch or in a bed and you are more taking the class in the imaginational realm of your mind's eye, that can be extremely powerful, and there's a lot of transformation and beauty that can come forward. And you can still move a lot of energy by visually imagining yourself shaking it off or visually imagining yourself undulating through the body, even if you aren't doing it physically. So I really want to, highlight truly all movement levels are welcome. Focus on what you can do, focus on what feels good to your body. Make sure you allow yourself to tune in to the intensity that is appropriate for you on this day. So, sometimes, like for myself, sometimes I can be leaping across the room and turning practically upside down, and that's what I'm feeling. But on other days, I need to go slower and I need to really honor that in my body. And to actually speak to that really quick, I did an event out at UCLA today and I was in the sun like all day. So I'm probably going to, you know, go a little slower than usual and maybe practice less range of motion than I might usually because I've had a pretty full day out in the sun and I want to honor my body and make sure that I, go at the pace that will feel good and that will feel nurturing. So please do that for yourself as well. So let your body be your guide, which kind of goes along with all movements welcome. So you're really allowing this vessel to like show you where it wants to go. Oh, my elbow kind of wants to do this, or oh, my fingers feel like doing this, or my hips want to sway. And a lot of times the music is really what helps to inspire a lot of the movement So thank you to all the musical artists who are behind all of the songs I've chosen for today, because the music definitely gives us that extra inspiration for allowing our body to be our guide. So number 3 of the 8 agreements is to allow your emotions to flow. So in a lot of fitness classes, there's not really an emphasis on emotions so much, other than maybe a little bit of like woohoo emotion. In this class, all emotions are welcome, the full range of emotion that may come forward. You might not experience a lot of emotion, but a lot of times when, we've been maybe doing a lot or feeling stressed or going through a season of grief, perhaps, or something, something in our world is heavy on your heart. A lot of times turning on these beautiful songs, these uplifting songs, or these songs that help us get in touch with our emotion, as well as helping open up the body and breathing into the body, can encourage the emotions to flow. So we want to, as best as we can, is to just allow them, breathe into them, and let them flow, versus trying to stop them or stifle them or put them away or shove them under a rug. A lot of times we tend to need to do that in a lot of social situations, but in this social situation, they are welcome. So on that note, allowing sound and connection. Oh, thank you, Cathy, for that little encouragement there. She said yes to allowing the emotions and allowing sound and connection with your breath. So let me give you an example. When I breathe in and then I say, ah, making sound and vocalizing the breath helps me to really release a lot of tension in my body, more so than if I just do a normal breath and go. That still helps. That's still great. But vocalization can be extremely therapeutic. So I really encourage you to use sound as you're stretching, as you're dancing, as you're shaking, as you're moving. And your mics on the Zoom are muted, at least for now. But at certain sections, if I say, hey, I'd love to hear everybody, turn off mute and, make a sound for me. I know in this class, again, we don't do as much of that here in this space, but it is welcome. All right. And number 5 of the agreements is put on a childlike spirit and curiosity. So really allowing your little girl or little boy to be present with you. And that just means like when you really think of yourself at 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 and 7 years old, that childhood years, there's something so precious about our curiosity, our sense of discovery of like, oh, wow, I have this body. Oh, it moves. Oh, I like music. And playing with that and just allowing ourselves to explore, create, be our authentic self. So I really encourage you to allow that to come forward and to nurture that relationship with the younger version of you. Number 6 is no judgment zone. This is a love zone. So as we had said earlier, just leave all judgments out the door, especially any judgments against your own self. So this is not about how it looks. This is about how good it feels to move. So try as your best as you can to take your attention off of any judgments towards your body, towards your dancing, towards your movements, towards anything, even thoughts that may come by. Just see those thoughts like clouds floating, notice them, notice different tension and stress in your body, notice what you're noticing, but try not to attach to it and make a judgment about it, because that's what tends to have us spiral or go into a negative space that's hard to get out of. So we want to just stay neutral and loving and try to provide a space where for yourself and for everyone else in this Zoom, we are seeing the loving essence in every single person, in every single dancer, in every single authentic mover, and celebrating that together through our time together. Okay. Seven is be safe. So just monitor your own intensity and also just be aware of any cords that you might trip on or, move your furniture so that you have plenty of room to move. And then limit talking and distractions because if somebody, in your household or your office comes in and like interrupts, can take you out of the experience. So do your best to stay focused on the class so that you give yourself the gift of all the benefits. All right, so we are going to move into our first stage of transcendence where we connect with source. And this can mean many things, but in this class, specifically setting an intention for your practice. And a really simple way to do that is to keep in mind what's something that you want to release right now in your life. It could be pain in your back, it could be negative emotions from a argument you had with a loved one. It could be something, negative emotions you're storing for another reason, things going on in our world, or, upsetting news you received about a loved one, any of that. Like, what are you seeking to dance with today? Because I also want to highlight sometimes we get so focused on releasing that we skip the step to just be with the emotion that's present or be with the energy that is present for us. So I really like to, in the first several stages of transcendence, be with what's present for me. So I'm not trying to get rid of it. I'm not trying to release it yet. I'm just being with it. I'm moving with it. I'm dancing with it. I'm stretching with it. So what do you want to dance with? And then eventually release. And what do you want to call in and claim for yourself? So you might want to be claiming joy today, or playfulness, or more flexibility or mobility in your joints and muscles. You may be wanting to call forward a deeper relationship with your body, a loving relationship. Your intention might be more around just taking care of your body today, because maybe you've been go, 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 and now it's time to just, take care of yourself. It could be so many different things. So what are you dancing with and releasing and claiming? Those are ways to form that intention for yourself for this class. And I'd love to hear some of your intentions in the chat if you'd be so willing. I love getting to see where people are at and also to send light to you as you type it in. So type into the chat what your intention is, and then we'll get moving into stage 2 where we practice our breathing. Thank you. So Penny says dancing and releasing disappointment and claiming peaceful joy. So that's beautiful. Yeah. So the power of intention, if you aren't familiar with books by like Eckhart Tolle and several other amazing thought leaders, when you just simply say, I am blah, 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 before you start something, it is 9 times more likely to be accomplished than if you don't set an intention. So Lori, thank you for typing in finding peace in mind. Cathy, releasing anxiety and tenseness. Perfect. So yeah, so we have a great opportunity to just let that go, let that fall away, and to invite in ease and grace and fluidity and flow. All right, so we're going to start our music here, and this is our stage 2 of spirit, which in translation means breath. Spirit of life is the breath. And we're going to just do a mindfulness activity of breathing in and breathing out, noticing what we're noticing. And this is part of like an attuning process at the beginning of class, just to check in with you and to be with this sacred vessel that you've been given, this body temple.
But I will make it work, and my grandmother figure might pop in later. So go ahead and lay down, melt to the floor, lengthen through the spine. Take nice full body deep breaths. Connecting with Mother Earth beneath you, feeling the support, the energy of support. Taking nice, full, deep-bodied breaths. Vocalizing on the exhales and just noticing what you're noticing. Do a gentle body scan. Notice how you're feeling in your head and neck. Notice any sensations in your chest, shoulders, or back. Notice any sensations in your stomach, your heart, or your torso. Notice any sensations in your hips, your thighs, your glutes. Scanning all the way down through the legs and knees, feet. Just calling in the energy of gratitude for this body. Thank you, body. Thank you, spirit, for this life, for this ability to move, breathe, and have our being. And I invite you to imagine you're in a cocoon of healing light, back in a womb space of safety, love, connection. Not in the womb of your earthly mother per se, but the divine mother of all mothers and all creation. This womb space where our heartbeat first formed, our lungs first took their breath. Well, I guess that comes after we're born. But this womb space where we came into being, into 3D reality, lengthening through your spine, really connecting with Mother Earth, and imagining roots like a big oak tree extending from the base of your body, extending from your hands, your feet, your legs and back, your neck and head, reaching into the core of the earth to anchor you in this nurturing Mother Earth energy. And as you breathe and just relax here, really feeling recharged by Mother Earth. With each breath, big inhales and big exhales, feel yourself coming into coherence with Mother Earth. Let all the worries of the day, any stress, any tension, just melt away off the body. Let it just be absorbed by the earth beneath you, like water being absorbed by soil. And just let any of that stress and tension melt away and be no more. Feel your breath filling up your body like a balloon, inflating and then deflating. Inhaling and exhaling. Take your time and really fill up with your breath. And let it out. And again. And let it out. Feel your lungs expand. Feel your heart expand. Breathing in love. Exhaling out any tension and stress. Now, gently bring your knees into chest if you can. And if you can't, just simply place your feet on the floor and rock a little bit side to side through the hips. Or do any movement that you would feel good about, that would help you just to keep relaxing, but just start to move. So we're going to retrace the developmental stages of being a baby all the way to toddlerhood as far as movements. So the first thing babies do is turn their head side to side. And you can feel the back of your head massaging with the floor. And then we start to wiggle our hands and feet and find our ability to move our hands and feet. We also stretch overhead, so take a nice deep breath and stretch really nice in both directions. Make some sound on those exhales. Next thing babies do is start to go onto their sides or roll. So you can do a gentle spinal twist, bringing the legs onto one side and then the other, or whatever movement would be nurturing for you in this moment. Let your body be your guide. Ask your body, what would you love, body? What stretch would make you feel really good? And then do that. And you can use your intuition, tuning into what your body is asking for, and then giving it exactly what it would love. So much of the time we're telling our bodies what to do, where to be, pushing past our limits. And this is a time to really listen and respond in a way that's in harmony with what's being asked and requested by your body. So you might want to roll onto your stomach and stretch. Rolling through your head and neck still if you want. Rolling onto your back. Feel the floor massaging your whole back. And when you're ready, if it feels good to you, come onto all fours and do cat and cow and undulate through the spine nice and slow. can undulate and circle through your cat and cow. Hands and knees right underneath you. Working out little kinks in the body. Welcome it all. Other way, circle in the opposite direction. And you could also move like a snake, kind of sideways, an S shape through the spine, helping to create some more spaciousness between the vertebrae, or circling the hips, sweeping them past the heels, coming back up to all fours and then sweeping around again. Breathe deep, full-bodied breaths as you continue to move and stretch. The next thing babies do is come onto the floor, into a straddle. But again, feel free to do whatever feels good to you. But stay moving. Try to move as you stretch. It's a moving stretch. If there's anything that you are personally healing right now, just really receive this beautiful song. We are healing. Breathe in the healing energy as you stretch. We are healing with the earth. You can come into pigeon stretch or a lunge. Eventually starting to explore a low squat, or I never did downward facing dog. If you like doing downward facing, this is a good time to do it. Breathe, take your time, no rush. So often we're rushing, so how does it feel in your body and nervous system to just take your time? Go at your own pace. Revisit a stretch that felt really good. Keep finding stretches, or you could start working through a low squat, just like we do as babies. This is just a chance to be with any grief, any pain, any grief or pain stored in the body, a chance to move with it, move through it, through more stretching. Breathe. I know I enjoy a hip flexor stretch. So you have one leg forward, one leg back, stretching through the hip, matching the same arm as back leg. And plant your feet into the earth. Slowly start to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow, come to standing. Stand nice and tall and take a nice deep breath up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now we're going to take our hands to prayer position, draw down the center of the body. And if you don't want to do this full squat, you can do the breathing that we were just doing, where you're just raising your arms up and then lowering them down. Otherwise, come all the way down to the earth. Take a moment to thank Mother Earth. And then press the energy through your feet. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Lengthen through the spine, come up to standing, and then draw the energy up again to the sky. Prayer, hands down the center of the body, big wide squat. Forward fold, place your hands to the mat, and then slowly roll up again. And one more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And slowly roll up. Beautiful. And now rolling through the shoulders a little bit. Come to standing, and we're just going to go heel to toe, forward. Honoring this direction, whatever direction it is for you. It's north for me. And then honoring the west. Turning and honoring the south. And then honoring the east. And then walking through your space, just nice and slowly, heel to toe, starting to undulate, just dance nice and slowly. Breathe and move, walking through your space like a fish in the sea. Noticing your space around you. We are healing. Allowing every cell of our body to feel that gentle compassion and kindness run through our body like a sacred stream of holy water. Takes us into stage 4 of Transcendence, body part dance, where we're going to have different body parts lead the dance. So starting with your head, start moving through the head nice and slow, and let your body follow the head's lead. Be really gentle. If head movement is sensitive for you, it doesn't have to be big. It can just be a little bit. the shoulders. Let the shoulders lead. Allowing the elbows to lead the dance a bit. Where the elbows want to take you.
May my voice be strong.
And using levels, so we might come down into lower levels or even get back on the ground at some point if you want to, or come into a seated position on a chair or couch at any time you want to, or dancing here in the middle zone, or coming up to the sky in these upper levels. Now letting your torso lead, chest and torso leading the dance.
Hear it calling me, listening. Hear it calling my soul.
Let your soul start to dance you. Turn down the volume on any thinking, any mental chatter. Just allow the body to be your guide, letting the torso lead and giving the torso a voice through movement. What sensations are you noticing in your torso? Just notice with loving energy. No judgment, just loving compassion, neutral observation. Let your vocalizations happen on the exhales. Let your arms lead the dance, like wings of a bird flying. And let your hands lead the dance. How about the hips? Let the hips lead. Circles, spirals. How about the knees leading?
Calling me home. As a breath be beating, breathing. Calling me home. Calling me home. Calling me home.
Take a nice deep breath. And now all body parts are going to move together. All body parts like a symphony orchestra. So There's no one part leading, they're all leading at the same time.
I can see the future.
And allow your body to come more and more alive. Let your body come more and more alive.
This is where we come alive. On the ground, dive into a world I know. Just take my hand and follow me into the sun. There's no end. This is where we come alive. This is where we come alive. Out of the shadows and into the light. Breathing in the unknown. This is where we come alive. This is where we come alive.
Sing along if you want
This
to
is
with the
where we come
ooh.
alive.
Releasing stress and tension.
This is where we come alive.
Yes. Let your authentic expression come more and more alive.
This is where we come alive.
Beautiful. Yes. Reaching, pulling, getting low. Yes. Exploring, discovering, surprising yourself.
This is where we come alive.
Woo! This is the stage of shift. So we're going to use shaking movements, like with your hands, or you're stomping with your feet, or twisting with your hips, or shaking out the head. There's a lot of ways to shake. If you want to just, you can do your own thing, or you could follow me right now. I like to start with a little bit of a stomp with my breath. So that I can kind of get into the downbeat of the song. And I'm just letting go of anything that's no longer serving me. Letting it fall away like dead leaves from a tree. So I could also hop or do some heel drops or a light little jog. Or if you want to swipe. Swiping is a more gentle form of letting it go. So you can swipe down the body. You can shake, swipe, and shift the energy however works for you. I like to also do like sweeping motions, kind of like I'm clearing smoke. So right now I'm just doing like a nice little wiggle, shaking my limbs like a rag doll. Do whatever feels good to you. Just let it all go. Feel that. Any anger, resentment, stress, just melting away. Doing great. You can act like you're dusting out a rug that's dirty, or a beach towel with a lot of sand in it, or flailing the arms. Or fast feet. You can also They'll have a tantrum on the ground like a toddler. Ah! And make some sounds. Ah! All right. Beautiful. Way to let that go. All right. We're now going to fill our cups. Fill our cups. So we're imagining the big bright sun filling us with its warm golden rays of light. Feel that warm golden light swirling through every cell of your being. Ah. Breathe it in, call it in. Ah. Filling your cup, filling your energy. And this is the time where we start claiming what you do want. Calling in joy, calling in peace, calling in flexibility, flow, enthusiasm. Ah, yes, that's it. Let the sun shine in. There we go. Woo! Yes! Take the feeling off of joy. Let yourself feel higher and higher levels of joy. Yes, let spirit dance you. You are being danced. This is called shine. Keep allowing yourself to just surrender to the dance. And even though the pacing is fast, you can go slower than the music, or you can go fast. You can go however slow or fast you want. The energy of surrender can be done in both slow and fast. So it's just more about just really letting go, letting spirit dance you, turning off all self-consciousness, and letting your spirit soar through movements in your mind's eye and also physically. Just soar through your space. I can feel really expansive, like an eagle. Reaching movements can feel really good. We're continuing kind of to shake out anything that's left to shake. That's right. Let your authentic self freely dance. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, Penny. Yes, Juan. Woo! Feel that good energy swirling and twirling you. Bringing forward your vision. Bringing forward and five sensorizing what you would love in your life. Call in a relationship, call in a new job, call in more prosperity, call in world peace. We're going to breathe in, or just take a few deep breaths is what I meant to say. And just keep holding that vision. And you can continue dancing your vision into synergy. But first, actually, really making sure you filled your cup today. So starting the song with just flowing and allowing your own cup to be fully filled. And then extending. So sometimes I like to imagine myself as a fountain, and the fountain is a little low on water. So I'm just pouring the water into the fountain, and then, oh, my fountain is full. So now I'm going to let my fountain overflow and bless everybody around me. So allowing that overflowing fountain to be a blessing to all, bringing to mind anybody in your family or friend circle that might need some extra light, any situation in the world that could use extra love and peace, sending that out in your mind's eye, seeing those people, those places filled with this radiant light of healing and loving compassion and serenity, and allowing your dance to flow. So it's as if the dance is a dance of prayer. So just trust your body will dance how it wants to, and that will be perfect and beautiful. Imagining you're a fountain of living water. You are a radiant being of light and healing. Really experience yourself as the love you are. Right here and now, attuning to the frequency of love. Divine, unconditional loving. You might bring to mind a loved one, a pet, a place that just fills you with that unconditional divine love. Full acceptance, grace, and peace are upon you and within you and all around you. Now extending this loving energy beyond yourself. First to everyone in this Zoom room, extending love, extending light. in your mind's eye, bring to mind loved ones, bring to mind friends, send those friends and family light in love. See them filled in every cell of their being with the radiant light of spirit, with the healing balm of deep compassion and grace. And the energy out beyond all borders, to every neighborhood, country, forest, lake, desert, mountain, covering the entire planet in a blanket of light, in a blanket of loving. Our own healing hands to do an energetic pause, a final blessing over your whole body, head to toe, about 6 inches off the body, trusting that radiant healing energy is coming through you and as you, just blessing yourself from head to toe, slowly washing your energetic body like you're smoothing sheets. The energy pools in your hands, gently shake them off. And if you come to any place in your body where you actually want to touch your body, you can do a little healing touch or massage. The goal being to just seal this entire practice with a blessing. And to just bring even deeper levels of peace to your whole body on every level of consciousness. Keep traveling down your entire body. Down over the torso, down the chest, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, thighs, and hips. Down over the knees, the shins, the backs of the knees, the calves, the tops of your feet, your ankles, anchoring at the bottom on your feet or towards the earth, and then also coming back up and just giving yourself a big hug to just anchor and connect and bring closure to this practice. Thank you, body. Thank you for this beating heart. Thank you for this working mind. Thank you for all of my internal organs. Thank you for all my muscles. Thank you for my breath. Slowly letting go, letting yourself just really relax. Imagining a waterfall of light pouring down from the heart of heaven, down through you, through every cell of your being, cleansing you, washing you, and restoring you. And just be still and listen. Listen for any guidance, insights, or encouragement from spirit, from your higher self, your heart, or your soul. Whatever name you label your inner wisdom. Start wiggling your fingers and toes and come back gently to the space. Slowly wake up like a cat from a nap, taking your time. Stretching in any way that would feel good to you. Bringing your journey to completion.